Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Automated Velocity channel. And what I want to do today is go ahead and get into another report. I think you're going to be very pleased at what you see and how simple it is to make sure that your money is being allocated or located in the right way so that it could go up in the right direction. That is eliminating those debts and making sure that you're building wealth simultaneously. So we're going to go ahead and hop into one of these anonymous personal savings reports right now. All right, watch this. All right, so we have Stephen Warchest here. Right, of course, this is an anonymous client here, but we do have his numbers right here before us. And Stephen has a mortgage, he has credit cards, he's has the personal line of credit, and he also has an auto loan. And so what we want to do is we want to break these things down, show you how the bank is grabbing the money, right? And show you how to ignore all of that. We want to eliminate as much interest as possible. And we're going to do that right now. All right. So the edit, we want to edit this because Stephen told us that he actually has $1,233 as the monthly payment. But I want you to see what happens right here in Stephen's mortgage, right? He has a current balance of $255,000. He had that interest rate locked in at 4.25%. And that monthly payment was actually $1,233. But I want to show you what happens when I put that number in here. Do you see those red letters? You know, red letters, it seems like the human brain is programmed to say stop when we see red. And so, look, based on the details provided, your loan will not pay off for 31.1 years without a recast. What does that mean? Well, that means it's going to be more complicated than it means, than it needs to be. And so, it says, please enter additional details about the terms of your mortgage. For this video, let's just go ahead and leave it at the correct, what it should be, okay? At the correct, oh, do I have that backwards? I probably had that backwards. There we go. Monthly payment for this amount, which is $1,254.45. So that takes care of the principal, takes care of the interest right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and update this mortgage with that. I do want to show you how they're getting money on the auto loan and the credit cards. Most likely it's something that you've never seen before, so check this out. 37,000, interest rate 14%, monthly payment $798, no extra principal payment there. That's pretty straightforward, right? The $798, that's that monthly payment. But look what happens when I click inside of that box. It breaks it down for us, doesn't it? Principal, $366 is going to that. But the interest, $431.67. That's up for grabs. That's the banks. That's the lenders. That's not yours. That's what that means. And so $431, can we as consumers, can we as business owners, can we as the productive society, can we take some of that interest back to us? We're about to see. Okay. So that's one of the ways that they get us is on the interest on the car loan. I want to get a good credit card example here. Oh man, this is a good one. This is a good one. So do you see this minimum payment of $99.98, about $100, right? Now, of that $100, how much of that is going to interest? $72.50, which means what? How much is going to the balance? How much is going to pay down this $3,000? About $28? About $28 to the current balance. And now you know why you can't pay the cards off. Okay, if you continue with those minimum monthly payments, but you don't because you're a Velocity Bank and you know better. Now, look, I'm not going to show you the rest of it, right? We want to make sure that we get you on a phone call, right? Because there's other ways that they're getting money from you as well. But we want to show you some good news. Are you ready for some good news? Look, we want to show you how Stephen can pay all of this off. All right. So he has the $5,000 each month that he gets paid. He has at least $500 in discretionary income and cash flow. We're going to show you how powerful that is. And then in the summary here, we just want to go over it with you. And you saw how much he had. We're going to go ahead and total it all up because we want to show you with just that $500, with just that income coming in, one income, how he can pay off all of his debts, not in 30 years, not in 40 years. All right. So let's do this. And at the same time, let's save for the minimum emergency fund as well. And so we have all this before us. Look at his debt. Okay. Over $305,000 at a weighted interest rate of 6.527%, remaining 30 years. They want you to pay through the nose forever. But is Stephen going to pay through the nose? We're going to see right now. We're going to go ahead and pull up his savings report here. We're gonna pull it up and we're gonna see if he's gonna continue to pay through the nose. All right. All right. So we have the monthly discretionary income right here, about 10% of his income. We have all the cards, the loans, the mortgage debt over here. How fast is he gonna pay this off? Let's see. Okay, he's scheduled to be debt free in under 10 years, 8.7 years versus the 30 that the bank wanted him on. Debt-free date, he can actually mark it down in his calendar. Stephen, if you're watching, you can mark it down in your calendar, April 2032. Okay. Get with our team. We can show you how that's possible. Does that make sense? And so here we are. Stephen is actually 21.3 years saved, right? We saved 21.3 years off of Stephen. And actually, he's going to be a millionaire at the same time that the bank wanted him to pay off his house and everything else. And so that's definitely a win for Stephen. As you look at some of the numbers that we have here, the bank's plan was for Stephen to pay over $500,000, right, for his debts. Almost forever. With the Money Max account, he's going to be saving over 160,000. My goodness, how many houses can you buy with that? How many investment properties would you be able to go ahead and look at that instead of giving the bank, right, $4 for every $1? That means the bank is giving you $1, they're taking $4. Then they're giving you $1, and then they're taking $4. Does that make sense? Right? Instead of paying over $1,700 in interest alone, right? Let's go ahead and pay that back to you. I don't know. It makes sense to me. I want to pay myself, not others, needlessly. Okay, so you will be having to pay interest, but not as much as the bank wants you to, Stephen. So go ahead and get in touch with us here at the team. You know what team it is. Okay, we are not a one-man show. I'm not giving you my calendar, right? You're going to have to get with the team, all right? And we appreciate every one of your forms that you've sent in anonymously. We appreciate that. And send it some more. Let's send some more so we can show people how we are automating velocity banking and getting them out from under that debt. And then we're building their wealth because, there's life beyond debt. And it's called wealth. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.